Alright boys, welcome back. This time we'll be doing NIDHOGGR again with the best team you can use. And now I know a bit more from the passives from NIDHOGGR and also what you need to be doing. So this will be a more detailed guide. This will be the team we'll be using. Again, of course, with this new Margaret, she's the NIDHOGGR unit. For those who don't know yet, her passive increases Goddess allies' basic stats by 10% for each one participating in NIDHOGGR, increases Goddess allies' damage dealt by 15% up to 45% every time the hero uses a buff skill. In addition, if the hero's skill use removes a debuff from an ally, they are healed for 20% of their max HP. Very good passive. You don't need the Holy Relic, but it might work. For each ally from the 4 Archangels on the battlefield, increases the hero's damage dealt to enemies by 5% and decreases the hero's damage taken by 5%. If you don't know what Grace yet, increases the hero's attack by 5% for each stance or buff on the enemy when using skill. Also very good, but this is one of the most important cards. It will remove the debuffs and will also heal, and it will decrease your damage taken from enemies by 20%. It will only heal when you remove debuffs, guys, so that you know. This is also a very important card, because on a rank 1 it cancels stances. Very good for NIDHOGGR. Our tank unit will be this green Liz. She has the Tamia link, and her gear set is a full defense gear set. Regular attack and HP at the top and bottom, but in the middle, guys, you want to put full resistance rolls. As you can see, full resistance, so that her base resistance is pretty high. Around 100% is good enough. The gear set for the rest of the units, Mael is on attack crits, of course attack, defense and HP rolls. The same for Freya, and of course Margaret is on HP defense with the same attack, defense and HP rolls. If you are using the regular Skull and Hadi card set, because it will give us 10% basic stats. So this is the best card set you can run. Of course, if you don't have it, you might actually want to run the single target increase card set for Bird. That's also a pretty good one. Or just regular CC cards if you don't have any of the card sets. But I doubt it. If you're gonna do NIDHOGGR, I think you will have most of the card sets. For those who don't know, actually, and I'm quickly gonna show this, they now put all the cards you needed for those card sets for the demonic beasts in the shop from the World 3. As you can see here at the bottom, you have 2 of those cards. Here you also have a card, and I think there's one more, yeah, here. As you can see, and then 2 of the other cards in the last one. I already have a guide to clear all of these stages, especially the last one, Nether, because that's the most difficult one. So, floor 1. This will go very fast with this team now. This is a very good team. Phase 1, turn 1. You can just clear it in 1 turn. You can use any card you want. Just keep one of these cancel stances for phase 2. So let's just do this here, and we kill in 1 turn. The thing with NIDHOGGR, and with this team especially, is you want to have the most of those cleanse cards that can heal the team from Margaret. That will really help you out, especially on floor 2 and floor 3. So just keep them until you get a second one, or if you really need to use them. Phase 2, you have these great damage reductions and you can remove them with the cancel stance cards. On floor 1 you can remove all of them at once, it doesn't matter. So let's just do this here. And as a last attack, the fourth attack, a single target from my L. As you can see, the cancel stance cards remove those great debuffs. Like I said, floor 1 you can remove all of them, it doesn't matter, and then you can do high damage. But starting floor 2, you can't remove all of them, just keep one of them there, or else he will buff himself and he will do a lot more damage. And floor 3 it's even worse, so be mindful of that, just keep one of them there and then you should be able to survive this. Let's cleanse this time and then just kill. Let's do this here and this. It doesn't matter which rank 3 you use, but a rank 3 attack skill can fully shred the gauge on phase 3, floor 1. Before we needed a rank 3 pierce card, but now it's not even needed anymore. You can use any rank 3 attack skill and it will fully shred the gauge. We won't be able to shred the gauge fully now, so let's just do this here. And then once the gauge is fully shredded, we're gonna kill. Don't forget there is damage cap, guys. Two rank 2 skills already fully shred the gauge. But on floor 1, phase 3, you don't want to get below 3 of these health bars, or else he will get buffed and he will do more damage. But now we can just kill, so we're gonna heal and then kill. Let's do this here, and ult, and use our strongest single target, and this will kill. Sorry if my voice doesn't sound that great, it's because I have fever and I'm pretty sick. Everyone around me is actually pretty sick at the moment. Don't know what is happening. It's very hot outside and still everyone is sick, which makes this fever even more annoying. So floor 2, this is actually the only floor you can't kill phase 1 in one turn, because you have to remove a blue debuff he has on top of him with the remove buff card from green Liz. As you can see here at the top, this is the blue debuff you have to remove or else you can't kill. But once you remove the debuff, guys, you can only do like what, 60k damage max. So just do enough damage here, and then next turn you're just gonna kill by removing the debuff. Pretty easy as well, floor 2. Floor 3 is the most tricky one. Okay, this is very good. As you can see, his health is pretty low, so we could just use the remove buff card to kill, but just to make sure you can kill, just use one attack first, because he heals a bit every time he attacks you. As you can see, his health is a bit too high to be able to kill just with the remove buff card. So let's do this here, then remove the buff. And we also get the ultimate from green Liz. And let's do this. So here we kill and then move to phase 2. As you can see, very easy. I know we took a lot of damage from that corrosion, But it actually doesn't matter, we can just heal by removing the debuffs. And we did get another remove debuff card, which is very good. So let's do this here, a cleanse. And fully heal. Remove one of these damage reductions and then do some damage. Don't forget that Freya has something wrong with her healing. She doesn't heal the same than the rest of the units. So you will always have to make sure that she is at max health. But because we didn't heal previously on phase 1, our Freya had the lowest health and she will get attacked now. Which can be pretty annoying, but it's still okay. If he uses the ultimate here on phase 2, floor 2, your skills will be blocked. So you can't remove the debuffs with the remove buff card from Margaret and heal. Keep that in mind. So here, let's do this. Remove one of those damage reductions and do some damage. We also get the ultimates from everyone, which is pretty good. If you can kill phase 2, floor 2 before he uses the ultimate, it's even better. But it doesn't really matter. Just keep in mind that once he uses the ultimate, you will get sealed and you won't be able to use, like your cleanse card, it won't remove the debuffs, so you won't be able to heal. Keep that in mind. He will also put up this stance, as you can see here, and to remove it you have to use a cancel stance card. So let's use 2 of them here, and then we can actually kill. Let's do this and this, and then move to phase 3. With this team you can do it so fast, so quickly. It's actually insane. I never have to restart anymore. Okay, here, phase 3, to shred this gauge, you will have to get each turn below 50% of his health, guys. And as you can see, he has blue damage reductions, but you can remove them with the remove buff card from our green list, but we didn't get one. That doesn't really matter. Let's do this. A rank 2 of this heal card also removes debuffs, so let's do that and get our ultimate again. And then we have to get below that 50%, so let's do this here, the ult from Mael and then his single targets, and this should be more than enough. I hope so. Yeah, it is enough. If you remove the damage reduction, you will do a bit more damage, of course. And as you can see, the gauge shredded this way. If you keep him above 50% health, the gauge won't shred and he will get attack buffs. So he will do a lot more damage then, which can be pretty annoying. We have all these corrosions here. You want to remove them, that's the best. So let's cleanse with Margaret. And then we still don't have a remove buff card from Liz, so let's just do some damage here. I didn't have to use all of these attacks, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just make sure his health is low enough. So easy with this team, it's insane. I do have 6-6 Mael, yes, and now also 6-6 Freya. But Margaret is only 1-6, this red Margaret I have here. And I think green Liz is 5-6. Also guys, don't forget, if he uses the bite attack, where he bites into your team, he can de-rank your skills and then remove your ultimate. So try to use all the rank 2 skills you have to make sure you don't lose the ultimates. Here we have a remove buff guard finally. So let's do this and remove all of these stacks of damage reduction. And then do some damage, but maybe, yeah, let's remove all of these corrosions because they will do a lot of damage at the end of the turn. And do some damage here. Now without the damage reductions we can do a lot more damage. He has the ultimate, but it doesn't matter. He did put all the corrosions back on top of me, but still we managed to tank that ultimate very well. This is the bite attack, and like you see, it de-ranks skills, but we only had a rank 2 skill from Margaret. She didn't have the ultimate, so it didn't matter. We can't remove all the corrosions right now, and also this explosion, which is not good. But he's at 0%, so if we can kill here, it's good. And I think we can actually kill. Let's see. I think we do. Let's always heal before we go to the next phase. Yeah, this will definitely kill. Very good, very fast and easy. We are at max health, that's all you need. But the thing is as well, you can actually one turn phase 1, floor 3 as well with this team. But the way to do that, guys, you have to crit with your Freya. If Freya doesn't crit here, you won't one turn it. And if you don't one turn it, guys, I just want to mention this. Try to have rank 2 pierce cards so you can shred the gauge. So you might have to restart a bit if you don't one turn phase 1. Just make sure you have like a rank 2 pierce card that merges by himself, guys. So use all these 3 attacks turn 1, and then you will have to have a rank 2 pierce card and even another rank 2 skill. It doesn't matter which one you get, but if you get another merger on a rank 2 skill, or like here remove buff card from Liz, and here remove buff card from Liz, then you just have to attack with that attack first, that these cards merge, then use the rank 2 pierce card so you can shred that gauge, and the rank 2 attack skill that is next to it, and that will fully shred the gauge, and then you can use one more attack to kill. But with my team, only if I crit I will do enough damage to one turn this phase. So let's attack here. Let's hope we can crit with Freya. It's this card that has to crit. Come on. Yeah, she did crit. Perfect. So now we will one turn it. Pretty easy. Very fast as well. It's actually insane, as you can see. And with this team I actually always crit because of the passive from Margaret. She makes Freya crit a lot, which is very good. Very important, phase 2, floor 3. You have these 4 damage reductions now, the grey ones. You have to remove 1, turn 1. If you don't do that, you will just get white. So be careful with that. So let's cancel the stance. Also, when you use a cancel stance card or the ultimate from Mael that also cancels stances, the gauge will increase by 15%, guys. Very important to know. And how do you decrease this gauge? By using cleanse skills. But you have to get lucky, because if NIDHOGGR has the wrong passive, a rank 1 cleanse skill won't shred the gauge by 5% or 6%, but a rank 2 will only shred the gauge by 5 to 6%. But a rank 1 heal card, guys, will always shred the gauge by 5 or 6%, one of those two. I think it's 6%. And also the ultimates. So if you have any of the ultimates, it will also shred the gauge by 5%. But only the ultimate from IL, which is a cancel stance ultimate, won't shred the gauge. It will give 15% extra gauge. So keep that in mind. So first turn we cancel the stance. And then we're gonna work on the ultimate from our Liz. And also always try to attack the most you can with Freya. Because when you attack multiple times with Freya, she will also buff the team. And that's exactly what you need. Or else your Liz here will still die. You gotta keep that in mind. Once she's debuffed, she will take so much damage, it's crazy. So be mindful of that. As you can see, the first turn we don't get debuffed, so this cleanse skill won't actually work. But the thing that will help with this cleanse skill is it will make your green Liz a bit tankier. Because next turn he might actually kill her. You gotta be careful with that. So let's get the ultimate from Mael as well. Regular attack cards will only shred the gauge by 1 or max 2%, even on a rank 3, guys. Keep that in mind. As you can see here, 2% this time, but it was the debuff skill. But it varies. You will see some of your runs, they will shred it a bit more, and then other runs they will shred less. I was very lucky here because this time it didn't debuff my green Liz, but I'm definitely sure next turn he will debuff her. Let's remove one of those damage reductions and another one, just to be sure. Let's put on the buff on our green Liz here, so she is more tanky. And actually let's heal. Yeah, let's do this. Let's heal because it's best to have her at max health here, so that she don't take too much damage. Because once she's debuffed, like I said, she will take so much damage, it's crazy. As you can see, every time you use the cancel stance card, you got 15% extra. So now we are at 38. The rank 2 cleanse card did 5% less, and the ultimate also did 5%. Now we have a debuff on top of us, and this will hurt. Look at this, guys. Look at this. That did so much damage. Luckily we did survive here, or else we were screwed. We have to cleanse that debuff, it's very important. So let's do this here. And then do some damage with the ultimates. We have to cleanse and we have to heal, or else she will be dead next turn. As you can see, the ultimates as well do like 5%. Or even 6%? Yeah, 6%. That's actually pretty good. Okay, he attacks Freya, that's pretty weird. Oh, but now he attacks her again, that's normal. He will always attack the unit that has the lowest health. He has the stance, you will have to remove that. Luckily we do have one more of these, but we also have the ultimate. Let's just use this one. Then heal again. And use some extra cards here. I'm gonna show you. A rank 2 skill doesn't shred the gauge more. It's like max 2%. This will give 15% extra. So we are at 25% now. The heal did only 5%. As you can see, some ultimates do 6%, some ultimates do 5%, and the attacks do 2%. As you can see. Even a rank 2, it doesn't matter. We get ulted on again, but luckily we do have a cleanse card here. I hope she doesn't die. You have to get lucky, guys, with the attacks he uses. She might die. Ooh, I'm so lucky, guys. So lucky. She almost died. Okay, let's do this. And now we can actually kill. I think we can kill. Let's see if we can. I'm not sure. If we don't kill here, we're gonna kill next turn. We just have to make sure we heal with our Liz, or else she's pretty much dead. He did get the ultimates pretty fast. That is if you're unlucky. But we're still good here. He's at 2%, so now we just use the ultimate to heal. And then it will fully shred the gauge. And then we can actually kill with a single target from Mael, even if he puts up his stance. And that's what we're gonna do here. He does have the stance, as you can see, so it's a damage cap. It's not that high. But I still think we can do it. So let's do this here. And then use the single target from Mael. Use this just to make sure we kill. And let's do this. We don't need those cards anymore for floor 3. This will fully shred the gauge, and this should kill. Yeah, it does kill. As you can see, damage cap like 82k. Then we'll move to phase 3, floor 3. And here to shred this gauge, guys, you only have to get past 3 of these health bars. So around here, if you get past this each turn, it will shred the gauge. But the further you go, it's like around here, it will shred the gauge a bit more. So it's actually better to do more damage. But the ultimate from Mael or even Freya will do so much damage, it's insane. So let's do that. Let's do this here. Maybe attack first once with her to buff her a bit more. Then use this, this and this. On this phase 3, floor 3, he will also put up stances, but as you can see, the ultimates are crazy. And you actually want to use the ultimate from Freya because her Abyss will keep him very low constantly. Look at this. Look at the Abyss, guys. Insane. Always watch out for the bite attack because that will lower your skill ranks. And if you have the ultimate, it will remove the ultimate. Don't forget that. Very important. Let's do this here. We have to cleanse. Because all of these debuffs, we have to cleanse them. So let's do this here. The health is already pretty low, so we don't have to mind anything. Then let's do this. And then next turn, we're gonna get the ultimate from Freya again. Each turn that passes, the enemy here will fully heal. Keep that in mind. But because of my Abyss, it does some extra damage and it doesn't fully heal. This was the bite attack. As you can see, we lost the ultimate from Mael, which was not good. But it doesn't matter, we still have a cancel stance card because now we will probably put up the stance. No, I think it's next turn. Yeah, it's next turn. Okay. Let's get the ultimate from Freya again. We can't remove the debuffs and he has the ultimate. That is not good, guys. You actually want to have a cleanse card here, or be able to cleanse before he uses the ultimates, because it will do a lot of damage. Let's hope we can still survive this. Let's do this here. We got the ultimate from Freya again, so we can use it on the next phase. So it will be very easy for us to kill once the gauge is fully shredded. Okay, that's good. We still have a rank 2 skill from Mael, but I still think we're good here. We do take a lot of damage because of all of these debuffs on top of us. Let's remove this stance here. Then I hope we can do some good damage with the Freya ultimates. And let's work on the ultimate from Liz again. I hope we can get another Liz card because we had to heal here. Come on, do some good damage, Freya. 2.2, pretty good. This will help us out a lot. This gauge is fully shredded, so now we can actually kill. We don't even need to use the ultimate from Liz anymore. We just hope he doesn't kill us. And as you can see, the bite attack will de-rank your skills. I think Freya is dead. Yeah, Freya is dead. That is not that good. Really not good. Let's do this here. This and this. I hope we still win, because actually Freya died. We didn't get any cleanse card when it was needed. And now, yeah, we're pretty much screwed. We also lost the ultimate from Mael, so we're screwed. That is not good. He's gonna use the ultimate again. Yeah, pretty unlucky. If we can use the ultimate from Mael, we can still survive, but I'm not that sure. Okay, he doesn't use the ultimate, that's good. Our NIDHOGGR unit is dead as well. This is actually the worst run I had. I'm trying to make this video and I have this bad of a run. That's actually insane. But yeah, doesn't matter. Let's do this here. This should kill. Let's see. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah. So we still managed to kill, even with losing 2 units, 2 of the most important units. But we still did it. If you're lucky and you get more of these cleanse cards, you can keep your team alive, but yeah, I was not that lucky. And that was the guide for NIDHOGGR, all 3 floors. I explained it a bit better this time, in my opinion, because last time I was actually just trying out a team and I managed to do it, but now I always clear it without having to restart, and this was actually the worst run I did since I have the new Margaret, so the new NIDHOGGR unit. So it's actually pretty funny that the worst run I ever did with this team is the one I use for this guide. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna end the video here. I have a pretty big headache at the moment and still a lot of fever. So I'm gonna get some rest right now. I hope tomorrow I will be a lot better. That was it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. See you next time. Peace out.